Oh, I better get my. There we go. Get the overhead lights on before we begin here. I apologize. Oh. If you watch my early morning broadcast, you'll see I've yet to change out of my old clothes. Um, I I have a hypothesis. That's the title, or Gonzo Science, right? And here's a question for maybe someone. Uh, no, come to think of it, like I won't say anything about anecdotal ongoings, right? But I will say that the hypothesis is this: is it more hygienic to if you're gonna do the concentrated cocoa leaf, include that in your diet? I'll put it that way. I won't go like full tilt. Um, are you going to? Is it more hygienic to freebase it or to or to put it up your schnoz? I'll tell you what. Like I've never. I might like to portray myself as one who wants to live in the fast lane, so to speak, and who doesn't or who hasn't had their moments of glory. But I think doing going into that lifestyle, and if you're a young person and you're considered like I, fortunately, I wasn't until I was like sort of quasi adult that I even encountered it. Such a square, really. You know, well, my recommendation would be to do your best to do without it, like, and don't let it become habit forming, because and thankfully that never really impacted my financial situation. But I'll tell you, like, bring me bring me the cocaine addict who doesn't have financial trouble, right? Ah, I'd like to meet that person. Yeah. Mm. Anyway, that's miles away. Well, that's a hypothesis, and I hope that maybe somebody researchers out there could possibly weigh in. If I doubt anyone's even listening, um, and I'm okay with that. For me, this is like my video journal. It's like if you've ever seen a film, it's called Dark Star, and it's was like a low budget space exploration film. It was really, really, really campy. It was fun. Like, and it was long too. I think it was like clocked in at over 3 hours or something. Like it was ridiculously long, and like quite often, like I'd happen to have a copy when like magic mushrooms are going around. You know what I mean? Mm. Dark Star, look it up. Look it up. Tap in the Yandex, and see what pops up there, and then you can see the director, the producer. I couldn't tell you. I'm not. You know, um, I'm more a generalist than a trivial-minded person. Uh, and I know this is early for me to do a bobcat, but happy to report everything's going solid. I feel like I'm in a little tin canister, like jettisoned out into space to do science. It's Gonzo Science, eh? Just make a guy an astronaut and say, "Okay, we're launching you." What the fuck, man? You couldn't pay me enough. I'm quite satisfied with my heels on the ground here on this plane of existence. I'll go no further down that. Uh, you know what I'm saying, man? I can't. I'm too much of a hammerhead to pull out the flower language at this point. Mm, you know, I think I'm just kinda cut this short because I think I made a couple of ha-has and had a good time talking to, people in the, I don't know, metaverse, right? It's all everything's a hashtag these days. So, I'm gonna clock out and, go have a, one of these delicious, cigarettes. And, I know maybe it's illegal. I could get fined maybe for even suggesting, uh, perish the thought, eh? But I did specify that this is a adults only broadcast, you know? So we'll see you, next time, and, I wish, everyone, prosperity, and I'm pretty excited to, what I'm probably gonna do? I'm gonna smoke this cigarette, and then I'm gonna go, um well, it's right in front of me, I used to have a handheld mirror, but I think I broke it when I was fucking totally fucking wrecked one night, man. Oh my god, you should have seen that. What a shit show, eh? And just a complete hammer. I don't e I but it takes a lot for me to lose my, balance and stuff, but I was like, "Whoa." I was like a sail in the wind, and the wind was like, people waiting to laugh at me, I bet. What a fun time. Anyway, okay, I'm, signing out, signing off, and again, wishing you prosperity.